Police are investigating two shooting incidents over the past 2 days, one of which is the Federation's latest homicide victim. Ibel Tyson of Low Street, Nevis, was shot and killed in Craddock Road on Tuesday morning. Police at the Charlestown Police Station responded to the report of the shooting, and the matter is being investigated. Police are also investigating a shooting incident in Prickly Pear Alley, which occurred on Monday, but details were not forthcoming up to news time. SK Newsline will provide more information on these incidents as they become available. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline.
National Day of the Republic of China, Taiwan was commemorated at a reception hosted by the Embassy of the Republic of China at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort on 9th October 2023. The event also commemorated the 40 years of diplomatic relations between the two countries, just weeks after St. Kitts and Nevis commemorated its 40th anniversary of independence from Britain. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Chu earlier posted greetings of best wishes to the government and people of the Republic of China, Taiwan, saying, quote, "I extend my warmest wishes to the Republic of China, Taiwan on its 112th National Day, also known as 1010 Day. Today, as the Republic of China, Taiwan celebrates its rich culture, history, and vibrant democracy, we stand in solidarity and friendship with the people as we celebrate 40 years of strong and fruitful diplomatic relations. May this special day bring joy, prosperity, and continued success to the Republic of China, Taiwan, and its people. Happy National Day," end quote. At the recent General Assembly of the United Nations, Prime Minister Chu called on nations to support the inclusion of the Republic of China, Taiwan in various international bodies because of the contribution Taiwan can make in such fora. ROC Taiwan has been a major contributor to the development of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis through its technical assistance and financial support in areas such as education, agriculture, infrastructure, and IT development. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline.
St. Kitts Nevis shoppers, now you can order from China and have your items delivered to you here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Introducing Channel Links, a shipping and logistics company from St. Martin that is making your ordering from China dreams come through. Channel Links imports top goods and items for vehicles, accessories, consumer electronics, cosmetics, furniture, toys, house supplies, and much more. Ship your items to a Chinese address, and Channel Links will take care of the rest to ship your products to St. Kitts. If you wish to get your items much faster, Channel Links also offers air freight services. So shop on Alibaba, AliExpress, and other Asian shopping sites. Get low affordable prices and get your items shipped to you. Call or WhatsApp Channel Links in St. Martin at 1-721-554-4802, 580-0171, 580-0065, or 580-4834. Or you can email them at contact_us@channel-links.com. Channel Links, your shipping solution.
It's beautiful. He took one look at you and the angels started singing.
Another wonderful day.
What would you say about staying here for a few months or like a year, just so that we can be together again and just live and love and laugh and have fun and breathe?
Why are you hiding out on a little Caribbean island, singing in a beach bar?
When I came here, I was at peace, and I never left.
This is the beating heart of Nevis. This is what grounds me, what feeds my soul. It's where I found myself.
I hope your life here will be full of joy. Love this island, my son. She will give you more than you can imagine.
St. Kitts Nevis tourism should be promoted in a manner that also benefits local agricultural produce. So explains Nevision agriculturalist Daniel Atherton. In an interview with SK Newsline from his farm in Nevis, Mr. Atherton spoke about how agriculture can be advanced in St. Kitts and Nevis and addressed ways in which more agricultural produce grown locally can benefit the tourism sector.
We have to look at the effect of those persons, the transients, what they are asking for when they come. Are they coming for the experience, or are they coming to us with the hope that they can still get a sirloin steak that they get in the United States? In my own mind, I don't think that that ought to be what we try to do. We ought to try to give them an indigenous experience where when they come here, they are desirous of trying new things. And if they tried it and it did not work, then they revert to some of the things that they know best. But I certainly think that the tourism package should be pushed in such a way that, the agriculture is favorably impacted because it becomes experiential. It becomes something that when they come, they are desirous. Like, for example, someone goes to Jamaica, they want to know that they are having ackee and saltfish.
In advancing the local agriculture sector, Mr. Atherton made it clear the solution is not one-dimensional.
It's not unidimensional. You have several dimensions. You have a policy dimension, then you have a planning dimension, which is after a policy that is friendly to security of tenure for lands for people who are the landless. Also, an opportunity for developing that infrastructure so that when they get in that area, they have all of those necessary inputs, whether it is the tractors, the inputs for infrastructure such as irrigation, solar, these sorts of things, good roads so that you can transport the items out, and also a human capacity in terms of the people who are going to be the agriculture teachers, who are going to be able to handhold these people, and not necessarily people who are in competition with the farmers, but people who are in cooperation with them, who see what they're doing as being very important for national development, for GDP, for contribution to nutrition, for contribution to employment. And so you have to have that dimension, and then you have to have a dimension that minimizes waste, value addition.
Mr. Atherton operates a fully functional and successful agriculture business, Nevis Hydro Gardens. The full interview with Mr. Atherton will air at a later date on SKN Newsline, Voice of the Caribbean Radio, and our sister TV channel, TVC, on the cable channel 40 and the TVC in St. Martin. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline.
The chairman of the National Caribbean Insurance, NCI, Ambassador Cedric Liburd, said he will be pushing to ensure the company could meet its goals and remain profitable in the coming years. NCI Chairman Liburd was addressing a 50th anniversary commemorative service of NCI when he said embracing new technology to enhance the company's competitiveness, introducing new products to the market, facilitating the training of staff, upgrading the branch offices, and constructing a state-of-the-art headquarters in St. Kitts are among his plans. Acting General Manager Rayburn Boyce said NCI played a major role in transforming the lives of citizens and residents on St. Kitts and Nevis as well as on Anguilla. He said the institution provided significant opportunities for persons who purchase its products and significant financial planning and guidance as well. Boyce said NCI would be embarking on a number of programs and initiatives to transform the company. The anniversary event was attended by Dame Marcella Liburd, Governor General of St. Kitts and Nevis, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew, as well as past general managers of NCI. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline.
St. Kitts Nevis shoppers, now you can order from China and have your items delivered to you here in St. Kitts Nevis. Introducing Channel Links, a shipping and logistics company from St. Martin that is making your ordering from China dreams come through. Channel Links imports top goods and items for vehicles, accessories, consumer electronics, cosmetics, furniture, toys, house supplies, and much more. Ship your items to a Chinese address, and Channel Links will take care of the rest to ship your products to St. Kitts. If you wish to get your items much faster, Channel Links also offers air freight services. So shop on Alibaba, AliExpress, and other Asian shopping sites. Get low affordable prices and get your items shipped to you. Call or WhatsApp Channel Links in St. Martin at 1-721-554-4802, 580-0171, 580-0065, or 580-4834. Or you can email them at contact_us@channel-links.com. Channel Links, your shipping solution.
It's beautiful. He took one look at you and the angels started singing.
Another wonderful day.
What would you say about staying here for a few months or like a year, just so that we can be together again and just live and love and laugh and have fun and breathe?
Why are you hiding out on a little Caribbean island, singing in a beach bar?
When I came here, I was at peace, and I never left.
This is the beating heart of Nevis. This is what grounds me, what feeds my soul. It's where I found myself.
I hope your life here will be full of joy. Love this island, my son. She will give you more than you can imagine.
A one-day state visit to Venezuela served as the first bilateral meeting between the Bolivarian Republic and St. Lucia since the Felipe administration re-established ties in 2021. According to the Prime Minister, the meeting served to solidify and enhance relations, which was strained under the former Alan Chastney administration.
There was an ambassador designate to Venezuela, and the former administration refused to accept her credentials, which caused a lot of shame in the international world. An ambassador in St. Lucia, and the government refuses to accept her credentials. That is unheard of, and the Minister of External Affairs will tell you what mark that did on the country. So we re-established these relations, and the ambassador The ambassador was accepted.
Talks between the Nicolas Maduro-led government and the St. Lucian delegation were productive, says Infrastructure Minister Stevenson King. A lot of ground was covered in the one day with discussions on various areas of cooperation, including in agriculture, housing, infrastructure, and energy.
We have made an appeal for consideration of bitumen. Bitumen is an element used in the production of asphalt. And they have gone even further, not only to commit themselves to the provision of bitumen for the production of asphalt, but also to provide, if necessary, granular material for that purpose, which would mean that if we're able to receive this benefit from the Venezuelans, then it means road construction will see some level of depreciation in terms of cost. The cost of road construction will be decreased.
A memorandum of understanding was also signed between the two governments following the discussions.
We also signed a clear roadmap to how we can actually deal with the air services agreement that will facilitate the Venezuelan carrier to operate in our jurisdiction. It will create an improved framework for both tourism and trade between Venezuela and St. Lucia. As a matter of fact, many years ago we had Rentavion, taking speculators from St. Lucia across to Margarita and back. So this is nothing new. I think we are going to start a new engagement for trade and cooperating on a fundamentally different level.
The tangible fruits of these talks can be expected to be seen very soon, with a shipment of fertilizer expected here by early November. For the DBS News World, I am Zane Romulus.
The heat is on. Street vendors feel as though they are all being grouped in one pot following last week's incident, which resulted in the closure of Crab Circle in the corporate area. That wasn't something they had on their bucket lists.
Make sure you have a bathroom, you're not using a bathroom behind your stall.
Fruit vendor Sean recalling what a customer told him today.
Once people see I deal with food, people are going to try for, worse, I look at things that happen, they're going to try for, I draw them look card upon you.
He said sanitization is a major part of his operations.
No, we have a water, them we wash we and them with, and we have a water buckle in my morning time and thing. You understand? We try to do it here, because we are deal with fruits, and you don't know a part of food, because it go down in your system.
A little distance from Crab Circle, Paul Brown also sells crabs, corn and soup among other items. He had similar sentiments.
People get inspective now how them eat on the roadside. People, if they don't used to you, they might come with the same attitude. If you wash your hand, where you do your mess.
Mr. Brown expects more frequent visits from health officials.
You see, we have water or wash hand. Another tell us I can show you where we use bathroom and where we wash our pots them.
Eagerly, he led the news team to the bathroom and wash station he uses. It's about a minute walk from his stall, and there's running water and a toilet.
Your ear have to clean. You pot them off to clean and shine. Every morning you sweep up your place. You wash your plate, wash your hand.
Derek Hayden is one of his most loyal customers. Despite the talk around street food, he remains supportive.
More than 10 years I come right here. That's my spot.
Why is he so trusting?
Can cook on spot. Can pass him earlier man, you see him out there, cut up him things that I put in. And that's how we're working.
Sashana, a soup vendor on Orange Street, also expects a fallout.
People are thinking twice about buying from these street side people. But I'm okay with here. My place is clean.
She too expecting increased visits from inspectors.
Well prepared for that. The health inspector come and check. My place is clean and my food and glass is up.
Moya Espute, one of her customers, said this.
Everybody can see what is taking place. Nothing is hidden and our yard is very close.
She said she will continue supporting street food vendors.
People like a jerk chicken man, Yeah, we still buy from him same way. You understand, even though no bathroom facility is there, but I will buy from a person where you can obviously see what is taking place.
Javon Keys, TVJ News.
It is 1500 GMT, that's 6 p.m. in Gaza and Israel, where the war is now into its fourth day. The Israeli military is bombarding Gaza. Hamas is launching more rockets, and the death toll on both sides is rising. Within the past hour, Hamas fired a barrage of hundreds of rockets towards southern Israel. It targeted the port city of Ashkelon after earlier warning people to leave Ashkelon. Hamas says it is in response to Israel's continued pounding of Gaza with air and artillery strikes. At least 830 Palestinians have been killed, including 140 children and 7 journalists, while at least 900 Israelis have been killed since Hamas launched its surprise offensive on Saturday. Israel has also imposed a total siege on Gaza, cutting off all supplies of food, water, and fuel. The World Health Organization is calling for the creation of a humanitarian corridor to allow in urgent medical aid. Rasul Serdar reports.
Building after building, block after block. All are now leveled. Many people inside, including children and the elderly, did not have time to escape. By midday on Tuesday, Israel had bombed nearly 2,000 locations in the densely populated Gaza Strip and promised to intensify its assault, leaving the 2.3 million Palestinians living there with nowhere to go.
The
Israeli army made a phone call to a person who wasn't here. He was in Al Rimal. We came running and they told one of our neighbors that the building has to be evacuated. Where should they go? They said they can go to the sea. People started running and suddenly we heard an explosion. My brother's 2 children were standing in the doorway. They were killed.
On Monday, the Israeli defense minister announced a complete siege of the Gaza Strip, cutting off supplies of electricity, fuel, food, and water. The unrelenting bombardment of homes, communication towers, hospitals, roads, and mosques has become a daily occurrence.
Our area, Al Ramal, is a quiet area, but when I came here, I didn't recognize it. It's completely destroyed. All its features have changed. This is unfair. This is terrorism. There is no humanity. Families here live in peace and do not have any links to anything. What happened was revenge, a crime.
People are searching for survivors under the rubble. Nowhere is safe, and there is nowhere to go, they say.
We are told to evacuate the eastern part of Khan Yunis and go to a safe place, but there is no safe place in the Gaza Strip.
This hospital in Rafah is understaffed and under-equipped, and the number of people arriving here needing treatment keeps growing. Some of these children's parents have died. Many don't know yet how much they have lost.
Now there's a real massacre being committed against innocent civilians in the Sabra area. There are dozens of victims, and ambulances and civilian vehicles are still evacuating the victims from this house that was directly targeted.
Journalists reporting on the front lines of this war have also become targets. They, like many of Gaza's faces, are now gone forever. The Israeli airstrikes have already killed hundreds of people and injured thousands. But people in Gaza fear the worst is still to come. Rasul Serdar, Al Jazeera.
Jamila Abu Zanouna is live inside Gaza for us. Jamila, boats in the Gaza harbor were just targeted and we can see the smoke rising on the live shot that I'm looking at. Do you have any information on that?
Yes, when we came back from the Al-Shifa hospital right here to Aruj Hotel that is right next to the to Gaza port, we saw the flames coming out of the port after they targeted it, targeted the port with many shots that were targeted directly at the port. Even though there are many families fled to the Roots Hotel, so people were evacuating from different areas to much safer areas, but unfortunately no place is safe anymore. And after the couple of airstrikes that were happening at the east of Gaza, where the massacres have happened in Al-Shaja'iyya, in Al-Tufah neighborhood, in Al-Zaytun, and also in Sheikh Ar-Radwan. All of these places have witnessed many massacres. People have lost their family members. I have seen people crying over their family members, trying to understand the state you're living. There are no words, no matter how much I try to explain or describe, no words to deliver this message or this scene that I have witnessed over how much death and unbelievable shots that we have seen today.
You were at
Jamila,
you were at Shifa Hospital earlier. What was the scene there?
Yes. There were multiple ambulances coming from different areas of Gaza that were targeted with tons of people. There are a lot of people, including children who were injured. People were running after their kids, crying over them. One woman was crying that she has lost her baby, who was right between her arms. She was crying that I have no idea where he was gone. He was right in my arms. People are actually losing their minds over what's happening. They can't make sense of all these unprecedented consequences.
Jamila Abu Zanouna giving us the latest from inside Gaza. Thank you very much.
For the first time in 50 years, the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund are back in Africa for their annual meeting, this time being held in the Moroccan city of Marrakesh under the banner of reform and climate financing. The week of meetings is considered all the more important due to Africa being at the centre of many discussions to take place, as it faces a debt crisis affecting several countries, the consequences of global warming and poverty. But for both institutions' goals of eradicating poverty, supporting countries in difficulty, and above all climate financing, the main issue will be funding. With the main countries not in favour of a capital increase, raising funds will not be easy. An additional $50 billion in funding over the next 10 years should be confirmed, while the World Bank's president, Ajay Banga, hopes to go further and bring the total to $100 or $125 billion. Yet, with NGOs criticising a lack of will on the part of the institutions, the week is unlikely to see major breakthroughs, especially on the matter of climate financing.
The Sugar Boys are off to Anguilla for the away leg of their match against Dutch St. Martin in the CONCACAF Nations League. The Sugar Boys are looking to bounce back from adverse results from their first two Nation Leagues matches thus far, and from all accounts, fans can expect better results in this round. SKNFA Technical Director Lenny Taylor spoke about the team's preparations ahead of their match on Thursday.
These two matches are very, very important to us, as we have not been quite successful in the previous two games. So we're concentrating, and the coaches are working very, very hard, and we expect to do well in Anguilla and the return game back here in St. Kitts Nevis.
Mr. Taylor promised fans that the team will excel in these rounds of matches and make amends in the Nations League campaign.
We have made a few changes in the technical leadership. The players seem to be focused. We have been doing, well, especially today we did our tour days. We're doing our tour days, and I am sure that they will be as sharp as the matches that we did prior to Gold Cup, and we need to get back on track. The players understand we need to get back on track, and we're satisfied of the difference in motivation, hard work, and we should be back to our pre-Gold Cup form.
The Sugar Boys play St. Martin on Thursday in Anguilla at 3 p.m. at the Raymond Guichard Stadium, followed by a return leg on Sunday, October 15th, 2023 at the SKNFA Technical Center.